Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Manager 23 video. Today what I have for you is episode 2 of my hashtag United save. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 30 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 800 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Since you were last with us, we've played a fair number of games, to be fair, a few cup games, a decent amount of league games. Alex Teniola is still an absolute cheat code. He's nearly on 20 goals and we're only in October. This man is on course to break all records you have ever seen. He is outstanding. The goalkeepers are still absolutely useless. We've made a signing. A couple of players have departed as well. Make sure to drop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you are new as well. And let's get into it. So since you were last with us then, we had a 6-2 defeat away at Fleet Town in the Emirates FA Cup preliminary round. We also then had a 3-1 win at home to AFC Sudbury before a 5-1 win away at East Thurrock United. We then unfortunately had our first league defeat of the season at home to Stowmarket before a 5-4 win away at Wroxham. That was an absolutely crazy game. Their players scored 4 goals in that match. After that, we had a 3-1 win away at Chatham in the FA Trophy first qualifying round before a 2-2 draw at home to Malden and Tiptree. After that, we had a 2-1 defeat away at Coggles Hall before a 2-0 win away at Bedford Sports in the FA Trophy second qualifying round. We then had a 3-2 win at home to Lowestoft. We were 2-0 down in that game, ended up winning that one in the 92nd minute. After that, we had a 2-2 draw away at Bury Town, where again we were 2-0 down in that one, pulled it back to 2-2 before a 2-1 defeat away at Brentwood Town. Most recently, we had a 2-1 win away at Bracknell in the FA Trophy third qualifying round. In today's video then, we have Grays at home. They're currently 20th in the league, and we also have Basildon United. They're 17th in the league away from home in that one. In terms of signings then, since you were last with us, we have just made the one signing. Luke Chadwick has come in on a free transfer. He is 41 years of age. Yes, you have read that correctly, but he's only on £25 a week and he provides a bit of cover over on that side. £25 a week and then he gets a tenner if he plays. So £35 if he plays, I think is a good deal, to be fair. He's not terrible for this level, to be fair. Yes, he is 41, but provides a good option on that side and he's a pretty cheap player. So far, he's averaged a 6.48 and only got 1 assist, but besides the point, we also did unfortunately see the departure of Ayola Adebayo. He was obviously on a non-contract. He has gone to Phoenix Sports on a part-time contract. So disappointing to lose him. I did actually quite like him. He had 5-star potential as well. He was getting some minutes this season. You know, he played 12 matches for us over the last couple of seasons. Only featured in the one league match this season, but had a couple of appearances in the cups and... well, apparently he didn't. Yeah, played once. He started one game in the cup, but yeah, I'd like to have kept him. Unfortunately, though, he has departed on a permanent basis to a team who are in the division below, I think, or the standard below. Anyway, I'm not really too sure. Let's get into the first match then of today's episode, though, against Grays. We have just received our first loan offer of the season from Highgate United for Jermaine Francis. Now, Jermaine Francis has been brilliant for us so far this season. 3 goals and 4 assists in just the 8 appearances. He has had his problems with injury, but I don't really see a reason why I would let him go. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, can play right wing or left wing at only 20 years of age. I don't really see any reason why I would let him go, and especially when they're only covering 60% of his wages. That's a really interesting offer. Highgate United are, I think they're the same level as us. I might be wrong on that one, but they just play in a different league. I'm obviously going to reject that, but some interesting transfer news there, to say the least. Alex Teniola is currently a fringe player. Get him up to being a regular starter. What a player. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's match at home to Grays. We've got James Philp in goal. A back four of PK Humble, Greg Halford, Harry Haysom and Matt Wooldridge. We've got Max Cornhill, Yoni Vukaj and Lewis Watson in the midfield with Chadwick on the right, Francis on the left and Teniola through the middle. On the bench, we've got Bahrain, Anderson, Akunja, Pedro Carvalho and Toby Aroma Lyon, which means the players missing out are Ollie Miles, Kojo Pengten and Eli Benoit. Now, at the time right now, Pedro Carvalho and Eli Benoit have both received offers from other clubs. Now, because they're not on normal contracts, they're just on non-contracts, I can't really do anything about that. I've tried to offer Pedro Carvalho a new contract to get him tied down to a permanent deal, you know, a part-time contract, that's the word I'm looking for, and unfortunately, he believes that we don't have the financial muscle to try and match his expectations. So he'll more than likely be moving on, which will obviously free up a bit of room in the wage budget. We are playing against former hashtag United striker Sam Bantic in today's fixture. Grays currently in a relegation battle. Let me try and get the league table up once more. They're not in a relegation battle. They're bottom of the league, 4 points adrift. The amount of games played is really weird. Grays have played 8 games, but then Lowestoft have played 13. So it is crazy right now. We're currently on 12 games played, just outside of the playoffs, but again, we've got a game in hands on a few teams. 20 minutes on the clock. First highlight of the game, it goes towards Grays. And Yoni Vukaj is on the ball here. Haysom now looking for Teniola. Wins the header. Doesn't find a hashtag United player though. Now the ball is played forward. Haysom goes all the way back though to James Philp. And eventually we'll look to build out from the back. This time it is Greg Halford on the ball. Little bit of time for him to step in here. Can he pick his pass? He goes short into Cornell. He finds Chadwick. A new 41-year-old signing. Greg Halford now finds Johnny Vukaj. Bit of room for him. Being given a start in today's game. Sprays a great ball out wide into Chadwick. Can he deliver it into the box? He goes back into PK. First time ball in. Keeper flaps at it. And that is surely going to end in a goal. Lewis Watson with his 6th of the season. Playing in that number 10 role. 21 minutes on the clock. It's hashtag United 1. Grays 0. And the perfect start to today's game. It's a looping ball in from PK Humble. We know about the quality of goalkeepers at this level. They're absolutely shocking. And Watson climbs highest. I'm not really too sure that's not Teniola's goal. The graphic looks like, the animation looked like that was Teniola, but we'll take it either way. We are ahead, and well, if we get one more, I think that's definitely game done already, to be honest. We've got a corner ball here. Chadwick will take it. Good ball in, looking for Vukaj. Cleared away though, not the greatest of clearances, and that will find Jermaine Francis. He goes back into Chadwick, onside, into the penalty area. Is he going to shoot? He cuts back on that left foot. He's scrapping, and somehow cleared off the line by Grays. We are all over them right now. We really could do with this second goal. PK now, little bit of room. Can he deliver into the box? He does, looking for the back post. Vukaj with a header into the side netting, unfortunately. Another corner ball for us here. Chadwick will take. Can we find Teniola at that back post? That's who he's looking for. Cleared away though by Lee here. So only as far as Watson, the goal scorer. Poor touch from him. Now former hashtag player Sam Bantic with a dodgy pass, and it comes to Yoni Vukaj, who taps it home. Number 8 with his 8th goal of the season. What a player he is turning out to be. He was really struggling to get a look in at the start of the season. He's playing as an attacking central midfielder now. He's looking to make them advanced runs beyond the striker. He's capitalised on a mistake there from the former hashtag frontman. And Vukaj with the finish. Hashtag 2. Grays 0. That'll surely see us into half-time with a 2-goal lead. We've absolutely battered them so far. The perfect performance. We're now at 3 points off top of the table. And now Luke Chadwick's gone down with an injury. It looks like it's a potential foot injury. They're not normally long term. So Toby Romalaran is going to come on that right hand side. And that will see us through into half-time. Not ideal, to be fair, but like I say, we've got cover in that position now, so it's not the end of the world. What a 45 minutes. You have certainly blown them away. Let's have more of that in the second half, and fingers crossed we can boost our goal difference because it's not the greatest. With 65 minutes now on the clock, we are going to make our final 2 substitutions. Teniola's on a booking, not playing well, so he's going to come off, and he's also a little bit tired. So we'll stick Aroma Laren up front. We'll change him to be more of a pressing forward, and then we're going to bring on Pedro Carvalho. We're going to put him over on the left, Francis on the right. Final change of the game. Tom Anderson is going to come on for Greg Halford, who is currently on a yellow card. We don't want him getting sent off. 25 minutes to go. Still 2-0 to the Tags. Free kick for us here. Haysom goes short into Vukaj. Wooldridge goes back into Harry Haysom. Switches it. Poor pass though. And that one is cut out. It's now with Good, the goalkeeper. He sends a ball long looking for Bantic. He's got him behind here of PK into the penalty area. He goes. Good tackle in the end from PK Humble. Bantic now laying it off onto the edge of the box. Sanders. Little bit of room for him to twist and turn. Great ball into the box. Gordon with the header over the bar. First real chance of the game there for Grays. 18 minutes to go. We need to wake up. Well, the second half's been a lot of not really much happening, to be honest with you. We'll give them one final piece of praise. There's full time. There's the 3 points. Hashtag United 2. Grays at 0. Not the best performance in the world. You know, after the start we had, I would like to see us go on and get 3, 4, 5 goals. But a 2-0 win, it's a professional performance against bottom of the league. We're always going to take that. Let's get into the second game. We might have some transfer news before the second game, actually. You'll have to keep an eye out for that, as we've had a loan offer rejected by Ben Barker from Airbus UK's. Let's get into match number 2, as Luke Chadwick's out for 5 weeks. 5 to 8 weeks. And unfortunately, we have now had that confirmation that Pedro Carvalho has departed the football club. He has joined a team over in Portugal. I think he is actually Portuguese, Pedro Carvalho, so it makes sense from that point of view. He's gone over there on £875 a week on a 2-year contract. I can never really compete with that whatsoever, so we need to replace him now. That is a big loss for us. How much has that freed up in terms of the wages? a little bit, but not a lot considering we're trying to get a centre-back in as well at this moment in time. That's a big loss for us. That does mean, though, there is now an opportunity for Kojo Pengtem to find himself back on the bench now. I mean, he's not had a great season so far, but it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? I think we are going to have a change in formation. To do that, we need to get another central defender in. Grady Melenge is coming in on a permanent contract, I believe. Yes, a deal until the end of the season. £100 a week basic wage, £45 appearance fee as well. Coming in as an impact sub. It does now put us slightly over the wage bill, so I'm thinking about potentially releasing someone. We don't know yet what's happening with Eli Benoit. We're not too sure if he's going to be moving on or not, but 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential at 25 years of age. I think this is a very, very good signing, in my opinion. Very happy to get this one over the line. Actually, it's 4.5-star potential, so very happy with that one. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good signing, to be fair. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's game away at Basildon United. A couple changes to the team just to keep things fresh and all that sort of stuff. We do have a couple tired players at this moment in time. We've got Philp in goal. We've actually got 4 centre-backs in the back 4 today. 4 natural centre-backs anyway. We've got Greg Halford at right back. We've got new signing Melenge and Anderson at centre-back with Benoit at left back. Cornhill, PK and Vukaj in the midfield. Romalarin on the right. Francis on the left and Teniola up front. On the bench we've got Bahrain, Haysom, Akunja, Pengten and Miles, so a couple of players missing out, like what I say, through a bit of fatigue and all that sort of stuff, just to keep things fresh, keep players motivated and all that sort of stuff, because when your squad is so small, you have to rotate because you're just going to end up getting so many injuries. I don't recognise any of the players on the opposition team. Let's get underway then for today's game. It was a good win to start out today's episode. We could do, though, with another 3 points here to really back it up. They're currently near the bottom of the table, yeah, just outside the relegation playoff place. So 3 points today here would be very nice. 5 minutes on the clock. We have our first highlight. New signing Melenge with his first taste of a hashtag playstyle. I'm not really too sure where I was going with that one, to be honest with you. He's on the ball once again, though. Finds PK. He goes back into Melenge. Halford now. A little bit of time. Back into Melenge. Seeing a lot of the ball on his debut so far. Switches into Anderson. Playing on the left side of a back 4 here. Melenge on the ball once more. He goes back into Anderson. Building up the ball very nicely. Ball clips over the top looking for Teniola. Bailey with a mistimed header. Teniola in on goal. That is his bread and butter in front of goal. 18 goals for the season now for Alex Teniola. He didn't get a goal in the last match. He's on the score sheet already, though, in today's game. And there's so many mistakes at non-league level. You just need someone who's half decent in front of goal, and you are going to get yourselves a striker who scores lots and lots of goals. 18 for the season now. Brilliant finish. 5 minutes on the clock. The perfect start to today's game. Let's go and get a second now, really early on, and really knock their confidence. Basildon with a ball forward here, looking for right. We get underneath that one, though. And it's now with Aroma Laren. He looks for a switch out wide here into Jermaine Francis. Good first touch. Can he get a ball into the box? Hang it up towards that back post. He cuts in. Finds PK. What can he do with it? Twisting and turning. Finds Francis. Oh my God, what a goal. A brilliant finesse shot into the top corner. 21 minutes on the clock. It's Basildon United 0. Hashtag United 2. What a goal that is from Jermaine Francis. He curls it right into the top corner. And that is absolutely unbelievable. Look at that. He's going so far wide. He just gets it to bend right at the last second. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0 up. We are cruising. Can we get a third pretty much straight away here? We're absolutely all over them. Maybe we need to play 4 centre-backs more often because it's really working very nicely for us here. Melenge looking for Teniola. Wins the flick on. No one's quite going to get on the end of that one. It's a mistake from the defence. Vukaj surely got to score. And he does. The mistakes you see at non-league are absolutely ludicrous. But it's 3-0 to hashtag United. 24 minutes on the clock. I mean, what are they both doing there? They just run into each other. Vukaj seems to take forever and ever just to tap it into the back of the net. The defender nearly blocked it, to be fair. I don't know what the keeper's doing, but it's Basildon United 3, hashtag United 0, 24 minutes on the clock. Surely that's got to be game done already. Whatever happens from these free kick. I mean, can we go on and get a fourth already? Vukaj now. We are really looking to build our goal difference up in today's game. Cornhill, he goes back into Halford, back to Cornhill. Melenge now, looking for a long ball into Teniola. Don't mind that. Loses out, though, on this occasion now. Cobbler, he goes into Campbell, driving forward. Can he pick out the pass? Looking for offside there. Cobbler still with the ball here. Is he going to deliver? He does. Blocked by Halford, though. Ball comes back in. It's a great ball in, to be fair. Benoit clears. And he's still not clear, though, really. Campbell with a strike. off the crossbar and over. We got away with one there. Approaching half-time, still 3-0 to the Tags. Brilliant first half performance, to be fair. We do have a game in a couple days' time, and we've already got some tired players. So Max Cornhill is going to come off for Iman Akunja. Jermaine Francis is going to come off for Kojo Apengteng. And final change of the game, Vukaj is going to go into a bit more of a defensive role, and Ollie Miles is going to come on in that number 10 position, just to keep things fresh. Like what I say, we're winning, we're cruising at 3-0. You might as well take some of your better players off and get them rested, especially when they're so tired. We are now underway for the second half. Malenge's picked up an early second half booking. Free kick here for Basildon. Wright stands over it. He shoots off the crossbar. Maybe we've made them subs a little bit too early, because that's a good chance there for Basildon. Throw in here for hashtag. Eli Benoit throws it into a Apengteng. Little bit of room here. Can he get a ball into the box? Going to see more minutes and more game time now that Pedro Carvalho has obviously moved back over to Portugal. Good shot from him there, but pretty easy for the keeper. Goal kick here for Basildon. Marsh sends it long. Right, looking to get underneath that. Good header though from Anderson. Bailey now clips it forward. Right in behind. Got the pace on our defenders. Shot from distance. And James Philp once again proving he is a hologram. No clean sheet for him once again because his arms don't work. Basildon pull a goal back. Disappointing goal to concede, but pretty much any shot that's on target against James Philp always seems to go in, and it just seems to be the case with all non-league goalkeepers. I thought Milenge did really well to recover there, but that's about 30 yards out and he's been beat at his near post. Shocking goalkeeping. Absolutely shocking. Apengteng on the ball here, looking for Teniola. Twists and turns. He looks out wide into a Romilaro and eventually comes away with the ball. Not really too sure how. Ball in, looking for Ollie Miles. Restores our 3-goal lead. Number 17, Ollie Miles with the goal. 63 minutes on the clock. Just 2 or 3 minutes after we conceded that goal, we do restore our 3-goal lead. Brilliant play from a Romilaro. And I mean, this first touch was shocking. Eventually he got the ball back though. Gets an early ball into the box. No one's picking up Ollie Miles in the centre. Question marks of offside. It's a great finish though. In it to the back of the net. 63 minutes on the clock. I can't see a way back into this for Basildon now. And just to make sure, we're going to tell him to time waste. Free kick here, which Halford will clip into the box. Looking for Milenge with the header. If he got a goal on his debut, that would have been absolutely perfect, wouldn't it? 10 minutes to go. Still 5-1 to the Tags. It's been a brilliant performance in not just today's game, today's episode as well. You know, the first game was a professional, job done performance. Yes, we've beaten the two teams that are currently bottom and second bottom, but besides the point, to score 6 goals and only concede 1, I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. A very nice victory. Well done. Where does that leave us in the table? I think we were second at one point. We are still second now, 6 points behind Heybridge. They just seem to keep winning. They are a very, very good side. We are into the playoffs though by 5 points, but we've played 2 more games than Coggles also. While everyone's played a different amount of games, it's really hard to work out who actually is where until all the games really have been played. But we've played a little bit. We've played the second most amount in the league. Only Bury Town have played more than us at this moment in time. But overall, I'm very happy with the way things have gone in today's episode. Now, don't get me wrong, it was obviously disappointing to lose Pedro Carvalho, but on the whole, I still think our squad is very strong. I am going to leave it there though for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could generate 30 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 800 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you all very soon for another one. Peace.